FIA announce shake-up plans and make big decision amid Michael Masi sack threat. The FIA are set to appoint their very own chief executive officer for the first time in history as race director Michael Masi continues to face the threat of being sacked ahead of the new Formula One season. The latter was widely criticized in the wake of December's highly controversial Abu Dhabi Grand Prix due to his handling of the last few laps that saw Max Verstappen pip Lewis Hamilton to the Drivers' Championship title. Hamilton was cruelly denied the end-of-season honours on the final lap of the race after Verstappen was bizarrely allowed to close up to him during a late safety car period. The Dutchman was given a clear run at his Mercedes rival when Masi asked only the 5-lapped cars between the two leaders to unlap themselves before the green flags were waved. Verstappen, who was on much fresher tyres than Hamilton, went on to force his way into the lead during the one-lap shootout that followed to take the checkered flag and clinch his maiden title under extraordinary circumstances. Masi's unprecedented decision sparked plenty of post-race controversy due to the widely held belief that all lapped cars should have been required to unlap themselves in such a scenario. The FIA are currently investigating what happened in Abu Dhabi ahead of the new season and have already decided that 2 high-profile changes that will be made by the organization in the near future. They are now set to appoint their first CEO, a proposal that was accepted by both the World Motorsport Council and World Council for Automobile Mobility and Tourism during a meeting earlier this week. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem said, "A new era has begun for the FIA, through the creation of a governance framework founded on openness and global diversity. This is a key pillar of our strategy and I warmly thank the World Council's members, who have approved the changes. Responsibility and authority of World Councils, which emanate from our members, will be increased. A more effective oversight model will be designed, stakeholders' priorities will be aligned, and a responsibly profitable FIA operation will be ensured." To reach these objectives, the Federation's governing bodies and administration will work closely together to make the FIA the global voice of motorsport and mobility. The FIA will also recruit 4 additional Senate members in order to ensure greater diversity and work towards achieving better representation of the world's regions. Meanwhile, it remains to be seen whether Masi will eventually be relieved of his duties and replaced with a new race director in advance of the upcoming F1 season. Former Benetton and Lotus driver Johnny Herbert recently suggested that although Masi's position is now untenable, his dismissal will not solve the problems required to help the sport move forward. "In all respects, no, I think he's done too much damage to Formula One," Herbert told Sky Sports F1 last month. "Because of the position he is in, you've got to have trust and I think that trust has completely evaporated. The problem is, who do you replace him with? Experience is going to be very important for whoever slots into that position." Michael was fortunate that he was underneath former race director Charlie Whiting and he learned a lot of good things. Is there anybody who stands out at the moment to replace him? No, and that's the conundrum.